looking out over the Roberto Clemente Bridge into downtown Pittsburgh. It's the Cardinals and the Pirates. Next. With the Roberto Clemente Bridge in the background, there's a look at the city lights of Pittsburgh, PA from high above PNC Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our 2 starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
Guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. Mark McGuire makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1.
And I think that's just something you have to understand with an umpire like this. If it's at the knees, it's a strike. I mean, he'll be consistent with that call all night, so you just need to adjust up there.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that, so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. And there's something he just may well remember for quite a while. His first big league punch out. I'm sure he's hoping it'll be the first of many, many more.
And you hear a lot of pitching coaches talking about pitchers letting their defense do the work. But the truth is, if you want to stick around in the big leagues, you're going to have to take matters into your own hands every once in a while, too. In this day and age, you have to be able to strike guys out if you want to be successful.
John Jay comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Obviously, it'll be very important to keep these top 2 guys off base going forward. They're the ones that set the table and make this team go. So that's a good job here to set them down to start the ball game.
Michael Lee will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Now the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Starting lineup for the host Pirates is there on your screen. They'll match up against a very difficult foe indeed, the right-hander Lance Lynn. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Josh Harrison will step in for the first time, and as you can see, not the fastest of starts for him this first week of the season. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Starling Marte will get his first shot here as you check out his numbers from 2013.
And it's been a good start to 2014. He's got to be happy with the way he's come out of the gate swinging the bat.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Kang waits on deck. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
Kang will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Ball 1.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
The 1-0 pitch. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
A 2-1 offering. 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2.
For the infielders tonight, be prepared. If he gets that sinker working like he normally does, it should generate a lot of ground balls.
And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Base hit.
First base runner of the ball game now for either team comes with 2 outs here in the home first. Now, with the cleanup guy due next, things all of a sudden could get a bit interesting.
Pedro Alvarez will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
First pitch coming, and there he goes towards second. And he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. The Bucks go down quietly. We played an inning, no score. Number 3 will take his first cuts now. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
And like most right-handed power guys, he's a good high ball hitter. So that's where you're going to want to keep that fastball going forward.
Swing, and he pops him up over near second. And this is taken in for out number 1.
And you know, you're going to see this a lot with a guy who has a great fastball like he does. This one's on the inner half of the plate, and it's so easy for that bat to just sort of drag through the zone. It's hard to catch up with that thing. And you see right here, he's going to make contact right below the label. This is just going to turn into an easy, soft liner.
Yadier Molina will dig in now, the National League's starting catcher in last year's All-Star game. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
The 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. Here's the pitch. That's hit sharply past the mound and on into center field for a one-out single.
You think of all the foul tips, bumps, and bruises that a catcher takes over the course of a season. For him to put up offensive numbers on top of that, especially now that he's been doing it for a few years, wow.
Johnny Peralta will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. He's on the move again from first. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, that's a good take there with two strikes. That wasn't an easy one to lay off of.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Pick him off, first base. Let's go.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Colton Wong stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. Baldwin will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Dexter Fowler will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Opposite field to left, and that's in there. Base hit. In with it here is Marte, and that's going to hold that runner at third base.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about time in the fastball. He looks at the first pitch just to get a feel for the speed, the movement, and then when it comes again, now he knows how to handle it.
Lance Lynn will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Now here on the mound, you cannot take it easy on the pitcher here with 2 outs. He can still bloop one in there and drive home 2, so you need to be thinking strikeout all the way.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Let's get out of this inning.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's got a big pitch coming up here. That would be huge if he could get out of this with the game still even.
Now the rookie deals on 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. 3 left for St. Louis. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, no score. Pedro Alvarez will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Out of play off to the right. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control, 0-2.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. And that misses, and we're even at 2-2. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Lee is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Batting fifth, second baseman.
Neil Walker will get his first opportunity now. In there, 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. A ball hit hard to the left side. And a dive by Peralta, but Johnny comes up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Gregory Polanco will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Check on Walker, now the pitch. Tried to go out of the zone there as he reaches to foul this one off to the left. 0-1. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And in a scoreless ball game, a lot of times it's a manufactured run that gets your guys on the board first. And they'll have an opportunity to do so now as he's in scoring position on the stolen base.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now for Walker. Stolen base number 1 here in the early going.
Come on, Pirates.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Try again, 1-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Grounded, foul. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
One thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You got to be thinking up there every single pitch because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
Francisco Cervelli will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Spin and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Come on, Pirates.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And this is high for a ball. So from 0-2, he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Fouled straight back. Another 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pirates leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Mark McGuire will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
Mark McGuire.
Now here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And here's a fastball called for strike two.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
John Jay will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now a swing, and here's another ground ball. This one over to second base. Throw is low, and he can't get it to stick in the webbing. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Lee.
Michael Lee will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Jay not moving. Here comes the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Here we go. Turn two.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Pretty good swing that time as he gets a lot of this one high and deep to center field. And this ball is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, there are curveballs that have some pretty good bite to them, and then there's some hangers. And this, folks, well, this is a hanger. Well, you can see his eyes light up on that one. That's a mistake pitch if I've ever seen one.
Number 3 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. That home run a moment ago measured out at 427 feet. And he sends a fastball out to left field and fairly well hit. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
And that's already 2 home runs he's coughed up here in the first 2 1/3 innings. He's not fooling anybody out there, and they just keep pouring it on.
Yadier Molina will dig in, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for National League catchers. Now a swing and a ground ball, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Johnny Peralta will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time.
Johnny Peralta.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Probably his best located pitch so far. Right on the outside corner, and that's the spot he's going to need to start finding.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Pirates nothing. James Baldwin makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, James Baldwin.
Swing, and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. Peralta is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. You'll take that every time.
Number 62.
Number 62 will get his first shot at it here. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Okay, Nick.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
3-0 now.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
Come on, Pirates!
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Don't be surprised if he still doesn't have the green light on 3-1.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Well, yeah, but even though that's just going to go in the books as a strikeout, it was pretty expensive in terms of pitches. And when you think pitcher on pitcher, that's what you'd like your guy to go up there and do. At least give someone a battle.
Josh Harrison will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Starling Marte will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. Hit hard to the right. Foul. There goes the runner. Pitch outside, the throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. 3 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Pirates nothing. Colton Wong will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Second baseman, Colton Wong.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And the fastball here is hit on the ground, but foul. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Hooking just foul by a matter of inches that time. And he swings and lifts an easy fly ball into shallow center field. Baldwin comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Dexter Fowler will dig in. He singled his first time around. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now a changeup, and this is hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw gets him 2 down.
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. He's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
Lance Lynn will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
And he swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they lead it 3-0. Starling Marte will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Kang will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Now the first pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. This is swung on and grounded out to the shortstop, Peralta. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman,
Pedro Alvarez will dig in. A Silver Slugger winner in the National League a season ago. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Let's go, Pirates!
2 out, nobody on. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now here's a ball very softly hit to the left side. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still down 3-0. Mark McGuire will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
First baseman, Mark McGuire.
And the first pitch here is pulled on the ground to third. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Yeah, just a little chopper right here, but with this guy's speed, there's nothing routine about this play. And he's able to get rid of it quickly to get his man.
John Jay will stand in here, 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And here's the first pitch. And he takes ball one. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
For Walker now at second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. So he gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Michael Lee will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Come on now. Here we go.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Here he comes on 2-2. And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the third hitter here.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the looks of a very quick inning. But at least he's been able to stretch his at-bat out a little bit.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 3-0. Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Pittsburgh native Neil Walker strides forward now to get things started for the Buccos in their half of the inning. First offering on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Good eye, that's right. Wait for it. Here we go.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. A little shaky here to start the fifth.
Yeah, he shouldn't be too tired. You figure he'll settle back in sooner or later.
The 3-0 pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Let's go, Pittsburgh!
Out in front a bit as this is pulled down the line to first. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
Good job out there on the mound. Down in the count 3-0 to start this inning. He comes back to retire the guy on a ground ball.
Gregory Polanco will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Well done as he takes this the other way and laces it into left field, a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, he's got a lot of people excited around here. Not only does this guy have a chance to be an everyday player, he has a chance to be an impact player for years to come. The early results, they look good as he hammered that one for a solid double.
Francisco Cervelli will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Peralta at short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
I want you to watch this play here at short. Look at how he picks this ball up. He knows he doesn't have a second to lose, so he makes a quick transition into a throwing motion, gets rid of it quickly, and throws his man out at first. That play is well done.
James Baldwin will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first offering. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. Fowler is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Jared Hughes will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Number 3 will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going.
Get your hot dog there.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And this is lined into right field, and he's aboard here with the leadoff single. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take a trip into the recent past here as we call on our graphic for today's edition of This Date in Baseball History. Yadier Molina will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Runners going. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, I think we all know this guy is the whole package out there. He's homered earlier in the ball game. Now he shows off those wheels by taking second here on the stolen base.
Pick him off!
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, one thing this team cannot afford is for him to get hurt early in the season. Luckily, though, looks like he's going to be all right.
Johnny Peralta will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Here we go! Turn 2!
Yeah, there you go.
And that misses, ball 1. Two and 0 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? To second for 1. On to first, and that'll take care of Peralta as well. It's a double play.
First and second, nobody out. You think you're in a great position to do some damage here in this inning. And then, uh-oh, the one thing that you could not have is the double play, and that's exactly what you get.
Colton Wong will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. First pitch coming. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
Oh, another sinker here, and he's got it working for him now. 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Baldwin is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. Cards leave one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Jordy Mercer is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Josh Harrison will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Starling Marte will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in Pittsburgh. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Antonio Bastardo is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Antonio Bastardo.
Dexter Fowler will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, I think you got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone, so it becomes a fairly easy out.
Peter Borges will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 11, Peter Borges.
Here's the first offering. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
He's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up, way up there on the infield. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
Now that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Mark McGuire will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. Low for ball one.
Come on now, let's go.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And a dive at short, but he won't be near it as this could wind up as extra bases. Throw into second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Now batting,
John Jay will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Come on, let's get this job done.
And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Come on, hold it down.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Here's one hit towards the hole. Oh, look at this. Throw from a knee is too late, and that will be an infield single.
Those are some quick feet down there at third base, and soft hands, too, as you see him reach out to snare that one. But by the time he gets to his feet, he's got to hurry the throw over there, and it winds up being just a little too late.
Vance Worley will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Michael Lee will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. First pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Grounded fouled off to the right side.
Let's get the inning right here, okay?
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Get the bat out.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Alvarez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cards strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0.
Your attention, please. Now
New
pitching
pitcher
for the
coming on,
Cardinals,
and it looks to be
number
the right-hander
37,
Matt Belisle.
Matt Belisle.
Kang will step in now to lead off the home half of the
Leading
seventh.
off for the Pirates, the shortstop, number 27.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Lee is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Pedro Alvarez will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Neil Walker will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
All right, Walker.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Gregory Polanco will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And that misses for ball 1. A check on Walker. Now the pitch. That's slowly hit to the right side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail in this one 3-0. Number 3 will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a home run thus far.
Third baseman, number 3.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And this is lined hard to deep left. Marte has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Yadier Molina will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground towards first. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Now batting, shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Johnny Peralta will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Runner goes, and this ball will be chopped foul. On the move again from first, and this is fouled back and out of play. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes, because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Colton Wong will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Cervelli will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Pirates nothing.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on now, and it's the very hard-throwing right-hander Jordan Walden who'll make an appearance here. Francisco Cervelli will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Francisco Cervelli.
Here we go.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Come on. Here we go.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
James Baldwin will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Stay clear of the DP.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
Kind of lucky to get an out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and it doesn't have a whole lot of zip on it, but they do find a way to get that force.
Into the on-deck circle now is Corey Hart, as he'll be called on to pinch hit here.
Corey Hart.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to fairly deep center field. And now he has some trouble with it in center.
And this is a welcome sight for these guys. It's just the second extra base hit they've had tonight. And it comes at a time when they really need to start stringing some base hits together.
John Lackey will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are two on with only one away.
John Lackey.
Josh Harrison will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
First pitch coming. Shallow center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here. Starling Marte will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only one gone. Kang will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
They turned him loose here on the first pitch after reaching base, and he had a pretty good jump that time. You know, sometimes pitchers are so focused on not allowing that runner on third to score that they forget about that guy on first, and he's able to take second here with ease.
And now after the stolen base, they'll go ahead and put him on here to keep the double play in order with one away.
Well, not totally sure if that was their intention, but hey, it's not the end of the world because now you give yourself some options all around the diamond.
Pedro Alvarez will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
At the plate, the worst case scenario, you've got to be thinking sac fly. A grand slam sure would be nice, but you've got to make sure you at least get that tying run home.
Swing and a miss as he gets this fastball by him. It's 1-1.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Here he comes on 2-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
And listen to this crowd now. They are into it.
Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And the run will score from third on the sacrifice fly, and we are tied here in the late innings.
When he steps to the plate, he knows exactly what he's got to do. This one's deep enough to get the job done, and that ties up the ball game.
Randy Choate will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. Neil Walker will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. We've played 8 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Jeff Locke will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Matt Adams is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out, as that's taken in for the first out.
On 2-0, you're thinking you're going to get something good, something that you can drive. Instead, he settles for one here that he probably would have been better off taking, and pops it up.
Number 15 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15.
Now here's the first pitch. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Marte is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
Mark McGuire will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch coming. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. One, two. Now he swings and hits this ball on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Matt Adams will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, Number 32.
Trevor Rosenthal comes on now, trying to keep this ball game tied.
Pitching for the Cardinals. Number 44. Trevor Rosenthal.
Gregory Polanco is set to go now as we lead off the bottom of the ninth.
For the Pirates, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Fouled back. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Tough pitch right there. That's 96 in on the hands. You just got to let that one go.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears, and he thinks he's right on it at the plate. Look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Francisco Cervelli will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Now a ball hit on the first pitch out to Peralta at short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
2 quick outs here to start the inning. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to need extra innings here to decide this one.
James Baldwin.
James Baldwin will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1.
All right, let's go.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And that will end up a foul ball. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Good arm action there, but this one misses, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Still tied 3-3. John Jay will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Center fielder, John Jay.
Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And the leadoff man is retired here to start the extra frames.
And I think anytime you hit a ball that softly on a fastball, you can pretty much bet you were either jammed on it or got caught reaching. And here you can see as this pitch ties him up inside, he's not able to get the sweet spot on the baseball.
Michael Lee will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. And this will be fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And that's off his leg on the mound. And the recovery attempt will not be in time, as now the question becomes, how hard did that hit him? And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Number 3 will stand in. 2 hits, including a homer thus far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
Double play!
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
That's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Yadier Molina will dig in. He singled his last time around. Here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
The 1-1 pitch. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner will get back standing. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He was hoping he'd get him to go up the ladder there, but that's going to set up an even more dangerous pitch here on 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
That's a great example of one teammate picking up another there. After the guy before him struck out and couldn't drive the run in, he gets him off the hook here by knocking in the run with 2 away.
Johnny Peralta will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And a ball, 1-0. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Getting out here.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two out with the man at first. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Pirates. Pedro Florimon will loosen up to pinch hit here to lead off the home half of the 10th as they try and get that run back. Here's the first offering. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Now he tries to dial back here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 2. Fouled straight back. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
If he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Josh Harrison will step in, an RBI single this last time around. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. 2-0 is a fastball, not close. He's behind 3-0 now. That one's in there, 3-1. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, it's starting to look like he's got this one under control. Just 1 out away now from a big extra inning victory here on the road.
Starling Marte will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
You don't want to put this guy on as the tying run because you have a ton of speed over there at first base.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, it took them an extra inning to do it, but they'll certainly take it as they lock up a good road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Not a lot of offense in this ball game, but what offense was provided came primarily from this guy, our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 4-3. Good night from Pittsburgh.
final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. A reminder that extra T service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center stations. 33X West busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.